Jumbo, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for the new subscribers and also for the old subscribers that I have in my channel. So guys, I welcome you here. You're amazing. You're amazing. Make sure you watch this video to the end and also share it. So what is bipolar? Bipolar is a mood emotional disorder according to how I understand it, and I have had bipolar for the past 6 years, and since I was in high school it was never easy for me to deal with bipolar, and right now that I'm out of school it's also becoming more difficult. I want to celebrate this year for having one manic episode, and for the past 5 years I've had more than 3 manic episode. So today I'll explain what manic episode is. Manic episode is an episode that happens when you're full of energy, having racing thoughts and also having less sleep. There are a lot of people who have bipolar in this country, right? And we have 2 types of bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. And the reason as to why I decided to come out on different social media platforms that I have and decided to come out and say that I am bipolar is because I realized how this condition has a lot of stigma. One thing, people believe that we can't handle a relationship and that we are useless and something of the sort, but once you get to be able to handle your condition that is bipolar, you're able to live a normal life. At some point you'll need medication to regulate your thinking, to regulate your behavior, and also therapy. The different causes of bipolar. Some of the causes are genetic, like you can find a relative who has it, or maybe your parents, one of your parents. And also another reason is trauma. Maybe at your childhood you faced through something that was so hard for you to deal with. This video is quite short. A video that if you share your story, you can save someone's life. I started a program where I would share my story in different places, like in public places. I would share it in buses, I would share in different platforms, so that these people, any person going through a situation of mental breakdown or mental hardship, that they may know they are not alone. And every time I would be admitted in a mental institution, I've been admitted uncountable times, I had something to learn and something to appreciate. And I also want to tell you, if you're going through a hard time or a situation where you're like, I can't really overcome this, is that your battle is not like anywhere else. Your battle is right here, and you can be able to fight it if only you look for the right places. A lot of people are afraid to share what they're going through because they end up sharing and then they're stigmatized. Share your story with someone you trust or a professional psychologist. I am Wangari Renata. That's my name, right? But most of the time I was given a name like Wangari Muguroki, Wangari Mandawazimu, Wangari Ule Chizi, and it became like a brand given in the place that I was living with, or those people who knew me, until I was like, I have to change my name, and it will start by working on my mental health. I learned that I have to appreciate that I have bipolar 1, but I don't have to own it, right? So if you have a certain kind of mental illness, like even if it's high functioning depression, one way you can deal with it is by, one, accepting that you have depression but not owning it, because once you own it, you'll be like, oh, I'm acting like this because I have this condition, oh, I can't do this, and it will be really hard for you to fight your mentality. Because one thing that will help us overcome any kind of mental illness is by fighting our mentalities. Dear, this is a platform where you feel safe, where you speak about what you're experiencing, right? So make sure you comment down there if you know someone with bipolar, how hard was it for you to handle, and the struggles that you went through with those people with bipolar. Also, if you're bipolar, I will be sharing my stories right here anytime I get an opportunity, so make sure you share yours too. So I love you all so much. So it was long since I was back to YouTube, but it was because I had to give myself some break to just regain myself back again. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for the love that you show.